What is up, everyone? We are back with some more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and we're here to do the Modeoheim Hard Crisis Dungeon. Now, we're going to be doing this as our disadvantaged run. I purposely did not get any of the rare chests on my first playthrough of this, my test run, just so we can show where to get all the rare chests. This has a recommended power level of 162,000 to 201,000. We're going to take a look at the team, but before we do that, remember guys, if you do like what you see, or if this video does help you out, and getting you a clear, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop that comment down below, and let's get into looking at this a little deeper. Now you're going to see first off that we have initial trance abilities of 20% fire potency and ice potency 20%. There is a suggestion to bring cross sigil. In fact, it'll be very beneficial to do that. You are not going to see it on my team. But again, like I said, my goal is to clear this with as low a power level as possible, just to show that it can be done. First time rewards, lots of blue crystals, mithril, and crisis tokens. And then your rank rewards. Here's our map. Path I'm going to be taking, I'm going to be going up and around, mainly because I want to clear out the 3s first. Katabalpos is a little bit of a pain in the butt, so we'll do him second. Come over here, do the Geese third, finish up with Elena, and then go back and do the final boss. So let's take a look at the team here. Team is going to consist of Sephiroth, Cloud, and Aerith, starting with Sephiroth, power level of 103,362. I have his Edgewing Sword equipped, level 120, plus 3 brand-wise. It's got that on it. So he's at 836% magic ice damage. He does have his Edged Wings training garb. We have Shiva at level 7. I do have his Genji Blade equipped. I'm not going to be using the ability. Mainly, I'm just using it for the stats. Sub-equipment wise, all he has is Vincent's Eligor gun at level 90, but completely overboosted, OB10. He has one materia, a Fire materia. This is there to boost his M attack, his HP, as well as to provide him a option to do some fire damage. Our ability wise, we have boost magic attack at level 6. We have Frostblade Arcanum at 1, boost ice potency at 7, ability potency at 3, interruption mastery at 4, which is not going to come in handy because we're not going to be interrupting, and boost HP of 3. This should be pretty easy to obtain, at least the magic attack of 6, boost ice potency of 7, with having more items in place. Let's take a look at what we got going for Cloud next. Now we're going to move that to that place because that's actually going to be a stronger attack there. Okay, next, guess I could go ahead and show you his stats as well. We have HP of 11,000, M attack of 3.1k. Those are kind of the ones that matter at this point. Cloud has a power level of 97,000. We have his Festive Guard. We have his Sky Splitter at OB9. Brand-wise, those are the brands that are on it: P-Def, M-Def, and P-Attack. Again, we do have the Ultimate Buster Sword here. This is just here for stats. I will not be using the abilities of it. Ifrit here at level 7. Sub-equipment wise, we have the Crew Kicker to boost HP and fire potency. And then he does have a Blizzara Blow here to let him do some ice damage. It's raising his HP and physical attack. We have HP of 11.5, P attack of 3.2k. Looking at the R abilities, we have boost P attack at 6, fire potency at 7. We have the Flame Blade Arcanum, boost ability potency of 3, P-Def of 3, and HP at 3. Finally, Aerith here. Aerith has the Rosy Battlesuit. She has the Fairy Tail at OB10. Guard Stick here for boosting heal. I don't think any of this has a brand on it. No. I almost always bring a poison onto these. This is just here to boost her HP, but in case anybody were to get poisoned, that is there. We do have her healing ward. And stat-wise, HP at 8.5k, heal 2.3k. Our ability-wise, we have boost heal of 7, MDef of 2, earth resist of 5, which doesn't really do anything, and then the limit break potency of 2. So again, we have an overall power of 264,261. The Catabalpos is the biggest trouble for me. In my test run using this same exact party, he did wipe Aerith, but I was still able to come out with the S+ ranking. Having that cross sigil is going to be very, very beneficial. I do suggest that those crosses be physical and not magic. That comes in very handy for Catabalpos. Alright, so we have our first battle here, which is going to be the Gallon Baylor and Gee Specters. So let's hop into this. Even though I do have auto turned on, I'm going to be doing some attacking myself, because the bars don't always fill up like they should. So he automatically attacks with Rush. We got Doom coming out. And here comes Thunderfall. Taking a big hit there. And then here's again where the cross sigil could come in handy, but I am going to get him killed before Irate goes off. Alright, so here we have an option of physical attack plus 30, but losing a lot of physical and magic defense. We have the ability to take physical attack plus 10, or healing potency 30, and fire resistance plus 50. We are going to be taking the healing potency and fire resistance. The first physical attack is not a bad one either. I don't think anything in here is going to attack me with fire other than Hell House, and I kill him fairly quickly, all things considered, so. And we'll kill off these landworms pretty quickly as well. And they're dead. I'm taking a little bit of damage, but not enough to worry too much. I'm going to come down here and grab this rare chest. Alright, next fight is going to be Catabalpos. And before we get into that, you can kind of see our HP is really low. This is really where it's going to hurt us, because unfortunately this chest down here has some supplements in it that we'll need for after this battle. So here we go. He is weak to ice, so we're going to come in here, use Diamond Dust. You can see it doesn't take off a huge chunk of his HP at all. So we got Flare getting ready to come out. Flare is going to kind of hurt. And then his physical attacks are just going to be the biggest problem here. So we have another flare coming out. And again, we have his magic is up, which is also hurting. Got the magic rampage. This is going to raise his magic gauge. We actually might kill him before he kills off Aerith. We did. Last time he got off another he went into his charge phase when I did this in my test run, and he cast a flare out of it. That's what killed Aerith. And then from this battle, we're going to be taking the... I don't want to lose any ice potency, so we're going to be taking the multi-target ability potency plus. Alright, we're going to come down here. There's a supplement down here. And we're going to use those. Should be good for now. Let's grab this chest. We'll have our next battle down here in just a second. And there we go. Just regular random battle. Okay, here comes the Gin attack one. We will be using Ifrit here to whittle this down fairly quickly. Actually, we're going to be using both Ifrit and Shiva because they are both back up. Just use them right away. I purposely do that to block the silence for a second. Another one down. Here we're going to be taking the summon potency. Got a regular chest over here, rare down there. Now we have Elena. Whittle her down as quickly as we can. just about done. She does throw out this confuse. But she's done. And then here we will take the, we're going to take the magic attack plus 10%. Now before we go into the final battle here, I'm going to use a tint. We're going to use a fire cocktail on Cloud, a blizzard cocktail on Sephiroth. And we're going to fill, or almost fill, Cloud's gauge here. And now we should be good to go. Alright, both are up. As soon as we get him to stall, we will now come in and do both of these. And this will drop down his HP by quite a bit. Just that one alone. And then Ifrit will come in here and finish it off. And the dungeon is now over. And that should give us our S+ ranking. There it is. And an even better score than my trial run. And that is the Modeoheim Hard Dungeon, Crisis Dungeon with an S+ ranking. Again, with my little disadvantaged run. Once again, taking a quick look at the party. I mean, I could pull off all the extra items that were on them, but there you go. Hopefully you guys liked what you saw. Again, if that helped you out and you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. Follow along with what we do here. I do a lot more than just Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. I do a lot of RPG style games. Right now I'm currently doing playthroughs of Dragon Warrior 4 and getting ready to finish it and probably move on to Dragon Warrior 5. I'm also considering starting Star Tropics on the NES as well. We'll see. I could jump back into another Final Fantasy series, which I'm also highly considering. So we're going to call that one here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one.